All right, so Manchester United has just defeated Manchester City 2-1 at Old Trafford. And you know what? I'm going to try to be as biased. I'm going to try to keep my anger, but I don't know if I'll be able to. But I'm going to try by doing it by just breaking down both halves. So let's get into the first half. The first half, from the jump, it looked like one team came here to win and the other team came here to play possession. And Man United, it looked like they came here to win. Manchester City, as we know, sometimes get into this possession game. And I was really disappointed about that first half. I don't know what I was watching, right? We had most of the ball. I believe we had somewhere around 70%. But Man United came into that first half, got 4 shots, got 2 really good opportunities by Rashford. Thankfully, he wasn't able to put it in the back of the net. One of the moments was Ederson lost his head and almost gave Rashford an empty net. Thankfully for Akanji, he was there to clear the ball. And then the second opportunity, Ederson did do better to stop Rashford. So yeah, it was a good half by Man United. It really was. I am going to give them their credit in that first half because they did really well to whenever they won the ball. Because, right, they didn't have the ball much, but whenever they did win the ball, they did good to beat our press by sending it forward as soon as possible, getting Rashford and Martial through. That's how they were really breaking down our pressure. So that was good. That was really good by Man United. Going forward in the attack, though, both teams did look a bit sloppy. The difference was between them is that one team was actually attempting to get to goal and pulling the trigger, while the other one was trying to pass the ball in the net. And that was really frustrating to see, right? Because when we see games like these, this is when results don't typically go Manchester City's way. So I was getting really frustrated, I was getting really concerned, and I was getting really angry. Pep said that he had a plan, a ridiculous plan going into this game. Now, I know he was joking, but I don't know what his actual plan was, because in that first half, the only way Haaland really touched the ball is when he decided to come all the way back in the midfield so that he can finally get a taste of the ball. So I don't know what that was about. We should have really spread the field a lot more and really put in Haaland and just play in the ball sometimes in that first half, but we didn't. And you know what? It's the weird thing is that going into halftime, it being 0-0 would have totally looked like an advantage to Man United, because it would have looked like it would have been due to because their game plan was working, which it was, and most of the time that would go in favor of the opposition team from Manchester City. But heading into halftime, I think Manchester City were actually the lucky ones to come out 0-0 at halftime, because, like I said, Man United just did that much better at creating better chances than us. So I was actually pretty happy at halftime that it wasn't 1-0 to Man United. I wasn't happy by the performance, but I was like thanking the Lord, thanking that Man United didn't get a goal. But that second half, this is where you're going to see me get a bit animated. That second half, Manchester City comes in and they actually change their ways. They actually came into the second half energized. They looked really good. They actually looked like they wanted to win the freaking game. We got the goal, and then some bullshit happens. But let's talk about the goal first. So the goal, Jack Grealish comes in, another marvelous sub by Pep Guardiola. I am really happy about that, because Pep Guardiola tends to wait till the last minute to make a sub, but he made an early change, and Jack Grealish came on flying, right? He looked really, really good dribbling. He got a few fouls, and then he got himself a goal. I feel really bad for Jack Grealish, because Jack Grealish was finally able to get the goal. Everybody's criticizing him because he's not been doing too much. And, you know, rightfully so, they have been criticizing him because he should do better. But he finally got himself that goal. What a goal it was. What an assist by De Bruyne it was. And, yeah, it was looking really good for Manchester City. We were controlling the game. We came out actually wanting to win. And that's the thing that makes me mad, is that I gave Man United your guys' credit the first half. You guys deserved it. But that second half, when we really want to, we're the better team. We are. Don't get it twisted, Man United fans. We are the better team. I don't care what anybody has to say. Our players are better. Our team is better. Our manager is better. Our style of play is better. We are better than y'all. Don't get it twisted. But we did let our foot off the gas. If we go man for man, and if we go, punch for punch, we will totally outdo Man United. We did it in the first game at the Etihad. We stomped on their necks from the first minute of the game, and we blew them out. Why we didn't do that more this game, I don't know. Did Old Trafford get to us? Who freaking knows? If we would have played like we did in the first 20 minutes of the second half, there's no doubt in my mind we would have got the second goal, maybe even a third, because that's just how much better we are than them. But we let our foot off the gas, and yeah, Man United ended up getting a bullshit goal. And I don't care what anybody has to say, it's bullshit. Rashford, interfered with play. He was miles off. Everyone knew it. The assistant knew it. The main referee knew it. Everybody in the stadium, even the guy outside of the stadium who was just cleaning the outside, seen that it was offsides. That's how clear it was. And, I don't care that he didn't touch the ball. He interfered. He literally got over the ball as if he was going to do something. That is called every day of the week. I see that get called every time. So why didn't it get called this time? That I will have no clue. I know people are going to argue, oh, he didn't technically touch the ball, though. He interfered. That's the rule. If someone interferes from an offside position, it is offside. I don't care that he didn't change the direction of the ball. He changed the reaction from the defenders. And in the rule book, it says if he changes the direction of the ball, or he keeps the defender from doing what he would have done, then it's offside. And he absolutely did, right? Kyle Walker and Akanji kind of didn't technically stop defending, but they looked at it like, yeah, touch the ball, you're offside. And then Bruno comes out of nowhere and hits the game tying goal. It's bullshit. Everyone knows that it's offside. Everyone knows that it's offside. But I know to you Man United fans, it's just going to sound like I'm crying. If you guys are even bothered to watch this whole video and comment, that's part of what you guys are going to say to me, is that I'm bitching and crying, and go cry, whatever you want to do, go ahead and do it. But it's offside. That this result was bullshit. We should have came out with the 3 points, because even though we did let our foot off the gas, which is disappointing for Manchester City, because we've been doing that far too often this season. I've mentioned it multiple times, but I don't even want to get into that. I'll say that for another conversation. We should have came out here with the 3 points. We did well to defend. Akanji, I got to give him tons of credit, because he's been so good, right? Dortmund fans, I constantly seen from Dortmund fans that he's not that good, and that a meltdown from him is gonna happen, but it hasn't yet. In the first half, he did have a few poorly passes going forward, but defensively, he's been so sharp. He's been so good. He does so well stopping the momentum from other teams going forward. So yeah, it just sucks that Man United came in here and got away with that stupid ass goal, because if they wouldn't have gotten that tying goal, we would have came out with the 3 points. We either would have won 1-0 or we would have got another goal. So yeah, it's really, really unfortunate. It really is, because oh man, I just want to fucking scream, but I'm not going to. That's just so bullshit. How is that not disallowed? How is that not disallowed? And people are calling this a 3-horse race now. I know it's technically a 3-horse race, because if people are gonna say that Manchester City's in the title race, then you have to say Man United's in the title race, because they're only 1 point behind. But it's not. As long as Arsenal gets something out of the derby tomorrow, they should be fine. If they get a draw, they should be good. It would take an absolute meltdown from Arsenal to get caught. But if Arsenal are to have a meltdown, the only team who's going to be able to catch them is Manchester City. Man United, they don't have the facilities to go on and win the league from here. They don't. They're in good form. I'll give you credit. Ten Hag is building something here, but you don't got it this year. You just don't. There's only one team capable of catching Arsenal, and that is Manchester City. And to be quite honest, I don't think Manchester City is going to do it. And fair plays to Arsenal. I'll give you guys that. Fair plays. You guys deserve. If you guys go on to win the league, you guys deserved it. Even after that bullshit call in the Manchester Derby, you guys deserved it. So yeah, that's just my thoughts. Wow, really, really disappointing. Really, really disappointing, because we should have came out with the win, and that would have made my weekend. But yeah, unfortunately, I had to see something stupid. But you know what? This happens. So Manchester City fans, I encourage you not to flood the comment section of Man United's fan pages and call them cheats, because they're not cheats, right? This happens to every team, right? There'll be a really, really bad call that doesn't go their way. It just happens. People are stupid. People have moments of madness, and the referee definitely had a moment of madness. I don't know if he let the pressure get to him, because the assistant called it, and he's like, what? He's like, what? It's offside. The guy was offside, and the main referee comes running. Hey, did he touch the ball? He's like, well, no, he didn't touch the ball. Oh, well, then it's goal. That's literally what happened. I seen it with my own eyes. But the sideline referee definitely was like, well, he didn't touch the ball, but he definitely interfered, right? But the main referee, I don't know what he was thinking. But yeah, that's my thoughts. Oh my God, this is gonna ruin my weekend, my week, my month even, maybe, because Manchester City going forward, we got some tough games. We got Spurs twice in the matter of like a week. Then we got Arsenal as well in the FA Cup, and then after the Spurs match. So we got some tough games coming up, and the one game I wanted to at least get a result out of was the Manchester Derby. But yeah, we just unfortunately did it. We unfortunately did not. What can you do? What are you gonna do? Yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that terrible call by the referee. No one's gonna sway my opinion on that, but I am more than happy to hear your guys' opinion on it. If you guys want to banter me, if Man United fans are watching this, if you are watching this and you watch the full thing and you want to leave a comment, I encourage it. I love the interaction. So yeah, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.